recording. Yeah. So today we are going to do the cushion model for the chair seat. So let me select all the already existing elements in the scene and press delete. I'll go to add mesh. You can maximize my screen and just okay, yeah. So I have taken a plane, add mesh plane. Now if I just go to edit and see the components, they are just only 4 vertices, not more than that. So now from this 4 vertices I'm going to start. I'm pressing in edit mode. In edit mode I'm pressing right click and then press subdivide. Yeah, and we are able to see 4 faces divided into 4 faces. So now I am going to face, that is in the sub menus, I am going to face menu and press and apply poke faces. When we apply poke faces, it gives settings to us for us to do like this. You can see like this. Yeah, yeah. But we are not going to use this poke offset. But we need this crisscross polygon. For that we used this poke faces. Now what we are going to do is we are going to apply triangulate faces. Generally it will happen, it will triangulate if I will just apply triangulate faces. Now nothing is happening, but generally if it is more than 4, like double the 4, this triangulate faces will work. But it is having only that is when I apply. Okay, in another I will show you. I will take a fresh plane and right click subdivide, same thing I am doing, and I am going to subdivide number of cut settings and applying 2. Now it is divided into uh, 9 faces. Now what I will do, I'll go to face and apply poke faces. Yeah, now I'm applying triangulate faces. uh, okay, generally it should apply actually triangulate faces. Okay, I will see this and tell you. Huh? So this only we are going to deal with. What I did is I took a plane and then uh, right click subdivide default, which is 1, and then applied poke faces, and it became crisscross polygons with 4 faces. Now I'm manually going to delete these lines, middle lines, and press delete in the keyboard and dissolve edges. Now we got only crisscross polygons, no intervening lines. Uh, so this is what we want. Now I'm going to apply uh, again poke faces. It becomes like this. Okay, fine. I want to double this poke faces, so I'm applying again the poke faces. So totally I applied 3 times poke faces. First time after a subdivision I applied, and then I deleted this vertical middle lines and then horizontal middle lines. Once I deleted them, again I applied poke faces 2 times. So now it has become like this. I'll go to vertex mode and select one vertex. To select many vertices, the similar kind of vertices, I have to go to select you must be remembering we used for a special option for selection for faces in the staircase. Select similar perimeter, like that one option we used. Same way here for vertices also we have in the same submenu select similar and uh, amount of adjacent faces. It will select the similar vertices. Though it is named as amount of adjacent faces, it will show only these, it will select only these vertices. It won't select the faces. Now, what we have to do is I am pressing move in the toolbox and then going to front view, that is front orthographic, and then moving it down like this. Okay, fine. That is one unit I am moving it. Uh, right. Now you see from the top it looks like this. Okay, this is what we want actually. Right. Now what we have to do is we are going to bevel it. Means what? When we bevel an edge, beveling means softening the edges. When we bevel an edge, it uh, it becomes from 1 to 3 or 4 edges in that same turning and gives a soft turning effect. But here, when we apply the same beveling effect for a vertex, it becomes multiplied and becomes a circular shape or some irregularly circular shape, like that it becomes. Yeah. Now you see, I will show you. I'm in vertex mode. Using the select similar amount of adjacent faces, I have selected these vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 5 vertices is being selected. Now I am going to apply bevel effect for the vertices, not for the edges. So by applying bevel effect, it will become a circle or some some fractal circle. That is, it will be little unorganized circle. It won't be a proper circle. That doesn't matter for us. So Control B, and I am, as usual, I am just these dotted lines are there. You can see when I drag my mouse without clicking any button in the mouse, I am just pressing left mouse button only once, and then I am going to bevel settings in the down left corner and choosing the vertices. By default, bevel settings will be for edges only, but we have to switch it to vertices and switching on the vertices. Right now you can see it has become a circle. If you want, I will show. Yeah, I will show in matcap. It will be clear for you. Yeah, now you can see it clearly. It has become a, yeah. Now with this, what we are going to do is we need not adjust anything. If you want, we can adjust here also width like 0.05. It will it will scale down and up the size of the circle. Here in our case, 0.045 is okay, and segments should not be more than one. Let it be whatever it is, and shape and all it is. If you want, I just show it. It won't work anything. It won't function. So only segments and width will work, but segments let it be one only, and only width we changed it to 0.05. By default, it was like more than 0.055 or something. Now we have changed it to 0.045 right now. So yeah, so in the bevel settings we switched it to vertices and then we changed the width. That's all. Now before this we just brought it down 1 unit in the -z axis, so that we can see some depth. A dent is there. Now we have beveled it and it has become a circle. Now without deselecting anything, I will go to face mode. You see, face will automatically get selected where the vertices were selected. So that portion now has become a face. I am going to extrude it. You see how I am extruding it. Alt E, I am choosing the second option, extrude faces along normals, and doing it like this. Yeah, I am bringing it down, and like this it has become. It need not be so down. Just to show you, I have brought it down. uh, and one more thing, we can scale it down in z-axis so that they become flat. It is bit zigzag, uh, so we have to make it flat. You can see it is zigzag. So I'll go to front view and make all of them flat, but I'll keep one dent in the view so that I can see clearly that how it is becoming flat. Before that, I will switch it to individual origins in the transform pivot point, and then bring it to 0. Yeah, I have brought it to 0. It has become flat. Right. Now I'm going to scale it down, not in the uniform axis, that is white color. I am not going to use. I am going to use the blue color small square patch. This one I am going to, which is a dual axis at a time scaling up or down. So that I am going to use like this. I am going, that's all, a small scaling, small scale down. Now I will press again Alt E and then choose the same thing, extrude faces along normals, and bring it upwards. Right. Yeah. Now let's switch off the X-ray mode in the viewport and see how it is. Okay, there is a gap. Okay, this is what we want. There is a gap here. Nice. Okay, fine. And you are seeing these ridges. You're able to see these ridges in the you may ask me, here itself we should have become we can scale it down in z-axis, that is made them flat. It is because it is looking zigzag. What we did is we pulled it down, and then here we scaled it down in z-axis and made it flat. But instead, why didn't we do this here? Because we need these ridges. That is why we didn't do. Because for cushion effect, we will see some kind of wrinkles, kind of thing, small wrinkles, where they all meet and become tight, a knot kind of thing. So there will be ridges naturally. So for that ridges, I am using those the bevel vertices natural effect. So once, yeah, from there, when I duplicated again, it is I have made it flat, and then again I extruded it. Now it is flat only, and there should be a gap. This is all the important points, that there should be a gap around it. Okay. Now it should not be too much high. Little, if it is protruding like this, will be enough. Maybe even little more down I'll keep. Yeah. Right. Now it looks like this from top view. If you see, it looks like this. Now I'll go to in top view. If you see the lines around, we have like this line, and I'll show you in extreme. So we can see I have selected this line using the alt, and then selected the continuous loop lines, only boundary lines, without selecting this line, these edges and all. I didn't select, only the boundary lines I have selected. Okay, right, fine. Now what I will do, I'll go to the top and Alt E, extrude edges, the first option I'm choosing, and then escape, and then go to scale in toolbox, and then press hold control in the keyboard, and using the blue color small squarey patch, I'm just scaling it like this. Okay, fine. This is 1 unit scaling. 1 unit means 1 square unit. You can see 1 square here. 1 square unit I've scaled up. Now, okay, fine. I'll go to top view, and then I'll pull it down little. I'll pull it down a little. Okay, fine. Little only I have pulled it down. Fine. Now again I will press uh, Alt E, and then escape, and then bring it down. Okay, so one more loop I have extruded from it, and I have kept it like this. Okay, fine. Right, now this much enough, I feel. If it is needs, we will again fill the face or do whatever. But now we are going to switch off the X-ray and apply subdivision surface. So I'll go to modifiers, add modifiers, and then generate subdivision. Under the generate menu, subdivision surface is there, so it becomes like this. Now if you see, there are facets. It looks like flat faces. So what we have to do is right click and then shade smooth, then it becomes like this. So this is what we wanted. Now we can increase the levels viewport in the subdivision surface, and then make it 3. Okay, fine. Now we have to little more adjust actually. uh, we have to go here, and these both the things we have to adjust after subdivision surface. Based on its subdivision effector, we have to just scale it up or down. All these adjustments we have to do. I'm using the same thing. Yeah, this is okay for me because it should not crash. Intersection, it should not happen. So little scaling up. Okay, fine. And now what I'm doing is, it is too the edges are too soft. So I want to be little sharpened, because we gave subdivision. It has become so soft. So we need to sharpen it a bit, not much. So what I will do is, I'll press Ctrl R and add a line on the border like this. Okay, fine. In this case, one more time I will show you. I am pressing Ctrl R and pressing okay, control is not working in this. Okay, if we have control, it will be nice. Or else we can do one thing, we can switch on this absolute grid snap, and then if I move it now, it will be nice. So that it will snap on the grids. So we can be sure that it is not in between, in the in between area of the square unit. It is exactly snapping on the square units intersection points. Yeah. So like this we can switch on this snap settings in the upper region, and then add the loop cuts or cuts. So now I have added in the up. Now lower region also I have to add. I will press Alt A, deselect, and then Control R. Down also I will select. Yeah, I'm adding. Okay, fine. This fine. This side also I have to add, and I'm pressing Control A, Alt A, and deselecting it. Now press Control R and then add the same thing on this side. Fine. After adding it, press left mouse button once, and then press Control A for deselection. I'm adding it, and then pressing without moving it. After placing it, without much movement of mouse, I'm just pressing the left mouse button and ending the option of adding. Control R, I'm ending it, and then pressing Control Alt A to deselect it. So we have added on left side and right side. Now we have to add on the top and bottom. I'll take my cursor on the top and add like this. Okay, fine. And then again Control R, add like this. Okay, fine. And Control R. Okay, fine. So I used Alt A every time I pressed left mouse button to end the control, that is adding loop cuts, and we have to end the uh, execution of that option, the function of that tool, and then deselect by pressing Alt A, and then again add one more thing, next thing that we should do. Right now we have added like this. If you want, we can add more also here in the levels viewport. We can add more. It is based on our machine's configuration. If you don't want to take risk, we should not add, because here if you see it is looking very less number of vertices, but in truth it is actually more. If I just, I'm going not, you should not apply it. I'm just applying it and showing you how many vertices it has multiplied by now after applying the subdivision into 3. I'll just apply and show you. Apply. Now you see how much it has applied. So if I add one more or two more, it become more dense. So yeah. So we should be a bit careful also. Right. Now we have got the subdivision modifier history back in the modifier list. So let the history be there. We need not apply, freeze it. Right. Now, if you see here, I told you that we have to later we can do the filling. Generally, what we do is filling phase. Just to press F in the keyboard, like that we do. But here we have one more option, nice option, that also you can get introduced to grid fill. So just apply grid fill, it will happen like this. So this grid fill is a very nice option. Sometimes if I the difference I will show you. Face, fill, face. I have selected the edges. I've selected the edges, you can see loop edges in the down part, and I'm applying, I'm pressing F in the keyboard. It fills. Okay, fine. Now if I just what I will do, I'll go to subdivision and apply it. You see how the vertices are arranged in the down portion where I pressed F in the keyboard and just apply, just filled the face. That portion you can see how it is looking. You see it is looking like this. So it means what? It is all ending at one point in the middle point. This I don't want. Instead I am choosing grid fill. I have undone it. Now it is empty now, it is hollow now. Now I'm going to apply, but this time the grid fill. It becomes like this. Okay, fine. Now if I apply, there is a little small change will be there. Right. Whenever we are applying the modifiers, we have to go to object mode and then apply, and come back again to edit mode and check. Now you see grid fill. See how nicely it is. So this is the reason we are applying the grid fill. Sometimes we may not need it, because in this case we actually don't need it, because it's going to be under the that is, it's not going to be visible in the render. But still, just for you to get introduced to that grid fill, sometimes you can use it. For some places it will match, for some places it won't match. It will, Blender will try to calculate, okay, can I apply the fill, just fill or grid fill? Then it will itself come to know, no, here grid fill won't work, but still he has applied, user has applied, let me give it, like that it will give, it won't be suitable. So in that case we can apply only fill, not grid fill. So wherever it is working nicely, there we can use the grid fill. So here it is working, it is looking, it has given the good result, so no problem, we can apply it. Right now, actually we should undo it, because we have to add one more loop cut, where here, because it is, once I added the this pressed F and filling the face or grid fill, it is becoming too soft. So what I want to do is, I want to add here, like how we had it here, some points to make the shape remain intact. For the same intact effect, we are going to add here also. I'm pressing Alt A and then Control R and adding like this. Okay, 2 I'm adding. Remember, I'm not pressing left mouse button and moving here or there anywhere. I'm not doing it. And I just applied, used the scroll mouse button to increase the number of cuts. Yes, I did. And now, if you in the settings, you can see smoothness all there. If you want, you can just apply it and see. It will be nice, like just when you're alone, when you're working alone, you can use all these things. Okay, now we are not using it. Right. By default the smooth is 0, let it be 0. Now I'm going to scale it up like this, so that they will okay, I have to change the individual origins to median point and then scale it up, so that you can see some sharpness is forming in the upward region. So when I, yeah, so when I apply the grid fill in the down portion also, it will have the same like upper region. The edges won't be so soft, little softness will be there, which is enough for us. So okay, now after adding, I'm going to fill the face grid fill. Fine. Okay, now okay, this is fine. If the chair needs, or whichever furniture we are going to keep this on, uh, if it needs more thickness, when we see it, at the time we can increase by going to edit mode and choosing the vertices in the edit mode, pressing Alt A to have a fresh selection, and carefully selecting only the down part. Only the down part we have to select, and then we should make sure that it is not disturbing the buttons vertices. Now I will bring it down, so that some we have some depth, height we are having. Okay, fine. So like this we have to do. Now we should not, now itself we should not subdivision apply. Let the history be there. Before that we have to have, though we are not going to apply texture for this, but still we can just slightly work on the UV editing also. I'll just show you, because once you do the model, then we can do the UV unwrapping. I'll just show you. You can see the Blender has already done its UV unwrap. It's like for plane, when we take a add plane, how it was, same state as it is. So what I'm doing is, I'm just going to X-ray mode and then selecting the upper region only, and going to face mode, and then you can see the upper faces are selected, and then press U in the keyboard and also the sync button, and then press unwrap. It has unwrapped. So like this it has unwrapped. Okay, this is fine. Okay, but next thing also, side things and all we have to do, later we'll do. So uh, now you can share your screen. I'll tell you. Yeah, yeah. If you are doing anything, you can save it. Save. You can save. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now mesh plane. First one. First one. Yeah, yeah. Now we did not scale it or anything. Let it be like this only. Now, in user perspective only we can do. Sometimes we can go to orthographic views also. Now you can press dot in the keyboard so that we can frame selection within. Yeah, yeah, kind of, yeah. Now go to edit mode. Now right click on the mesh. Here all context menus. There is by it got deselected. No, press A, press A. No, yeah, yeah. Let it be in selection only. Um, yeah. Take your mouse on the cursor on the mesh and then right click. Yeah, yeah. Subdivide. Subdivide. First option. First option. Yeah. So it has. You can just go to settings and see how much it has. It is the value is setting downwards. Downs always no. Any settings will come in the down left corner. Down corner. Yeah, yeah. Subdivide settings. Yeah, yeah. Here you see number of cut is one. One it should be. One only it should be. Yeah, by default it is one. In our case, for this object, for modeling this object, we need only one. Number of cuts should be one only. Now, yeah, yeah. Now, you can just minimize this settings by. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Now, yeah. Now we have to poke the faces. You know that. Go to submenus in the face, and we have to select the face. Select. Press A. Go to face. No, no. Submenus. Submenus face menu is there. Face menu. Yeah, face menu and poke faces. We have this option in right click also. That is, if you click on the right click, no, you will have, but you have to be in face mode. Only then it will show. But in vertices also, if you want to see it, vertex mode also, if you want to see it, you have to go to face menu only, like that. Yeah. Right. Now we have the poke faces ready. We are not going to do any offset in the poke, so we need not touch the settings. Now press Alt A and select only the press Alt A. No? Yeah. Select go to edge mode. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That middle mode, middle correct only. Edge. No, no, sorry, edge mode, edge mode. Yeah, this one. Now, for that I will say edge menu. Okay, this one edge mode. Yeah. Right. So this vertical edges, no, at the middle, that you can select. Shift select. Select. That. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good, very good. Now delete. No, no, sorry. Edge. Dissolve edges. Dissolve edges. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Now we have this. Now press A, go to face menu, or you can right click here also. You can okay. Yeah, yeah. Poke faces, poke face, poke. Yeah, yeah. Now we have don't do anything. We have got this one like this. Okay. When we applied poke faces once, it has become like this. Okay, fine. Now again I want to apply, but here not in the settings. No, no, it won't work. It won't work. In the settings, the function is different. It is only offset. It is not adding number of pokes. So we have to again go to the same option and take the help. Go to right click on the mesh. Yeah, poke faces. Yeah. So we have done two times. This we can we are not dealing with the settings actually. We don't need. Now you just look at the face, no? Look at the face how it just in user you just turn it. Yeah, like this. Yeah. You see how much wrinkles is being formed, so that it is facilitating us to uh, form add subdivide and add wrinkles like that it is. Yeah, so that is why we are using poke faces. It's a nice option. Even in Maya we have camphor in the name of CHAMFER, like that option name is. So right now go to vertex mode. Yeah, first one. Yeah, then now deselect, Alt A, Alt A. Yeah, yeah. So select only one middle vertex, no, in the cell. If you no no, no, the side one side. No no no. That is, sorry. Middle means in the left side cell. No, four cells are there. In that first cell, middle one. If you take it as a the entire thing as a cell, no. If you uh, come middle where your cursor is, that one, only that one, yeah, yeah. Now sometimes there may be many vertices, that is why we have to select one, and then go to select menu in the um, sub menus, no, select menu. Yeah. There select similar will be there. Under select similar, you will see amount of adjacent faces. So for all those adjacent faces, it will select. Yeah, they are like nearby existing faces. For those also, same kind of vertices are there in the middle. So that they are sensing and selecting. That's called amount of adjacent faces. Right. Now, having selected this, go to front view, no, front orthographic view. That is by pressing one. Yeah. Now, little zoom in. Press dot in the keyboard. Uh, Now, you can choose move handle, move gizmo in the toolbox. Yeah. Now press control, press hold control and bring it down. Press hold control and bring it down. Yeah, yeah. Enough. Maybe a little more. Little more. No, a little more only. That is one square unit. Uh, okay. You switch off the. Yeah. Enough. That's it. Only when we press the control button, we are not having control sometimes. Yeah. Right. Now we have done this. We have brought this vertices. You can just go to top 7. Press and see the wrinkles. Okay, fine, it is nice. Okay, like this we have to check. Right. Now without deselecting anything, press control B. Yeah, yeah. Just one left mouse button, click. Left mouse button, one click. Left mouse button. Yeah. Now you will see the settings. Switch it to vertices. They affect vertices, not the edges. Now width you can increase to 0.05. Okay, this is also okay. Yeah, fine. Maybe 0.06 you try. No, little bigger if it is. In my thing, it's bits 0.06. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this one. Because in my thing, it was the button was small. Rest all okay only. Now, don't deselect outside. Only go to the settings. Bevel word is there, no? In that settings. No. In the settings box, dialog box, left side. Bevel settings. There, bevel word is there. Bevel up. Uh, yeah. There you seeing a node, no, downward node is there. Bevel. That you have to just minimize that. Yeah. So don't click now anywhere. That is why I am asking you to do this. Now go to face mode. Uh, yeah. Now go to user perspective. That is by just middle click. Don't deselect anything. Okay. Press dot. No, press dot. Yeah. Little from upside also we have to see. Yeah. Enough. Now press Alt E. Second one. Yeah. Bring it down. Yeah. That is just press one left mouse button. Press one left. Enough. Now go to front view, front orthographic. Yeah. Okay. Now just one undo you do. One no. One undo, undo, undo. One more undo. Enough. Just you yourself bring it down because it should not come. Okay. No. Undo. One undo. Uh, in this view only press Alt E, Second one, second option, yes. Escape, escape, escape. Now you yourself move it, no, in the Z axis downwards. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Little more, little, very bit, little. Enough, 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 enough. Now we have to. It's here. It need not be zigzag. So you can choose scale gizmo in the toolbox. Yeah, yeah. Z blue color axis, blue. Just special manipulation. Now just type 0 in the keyboard. Type 0. That's all. Enter, enter. Okay, enter. No, right. That's all. Little upward you can move. I think little upward. Go to move gizmo and no, no. It's this scale. Move gizmo. Little upward. Little more. Enough, 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 enough. Right. Now, go to user perspective. No, no, no. Don't need not deselect. One undo you do. One undo. Ah, one more undo, one more undo. Yeah. Now user perspective you show from the little top. Oh, they should be selected. No, one more undo you do. It's not coming. So you have to select those faces inside. You are in face mode. No, no, not that face. That is the flat face which we extruded. No, inside the that is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same thing. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yeah. Now, from the top, you show me in the user perspective only, little top, little from the front also, not completely top. Yeah, yeah, like this one. Yeah, little zoom in. Don't change the view. Little zoom in. Now press Alt E. Second option only. Yeah, apply. It will come like this. Yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, left mouse button. Ah, okay. It's okay. It's okay. It just no, no. One undo you do. Maybe it is duplicated. I think. Just a blue color Z axis. You just move and see. No. It's see it is duplicated. You just see the bottom whether they're. It is duplicated only. Right. Now, come to the same view. Yeah. Now scale it. Scale it in the blue color squarey patch is there, no, 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 not that one, no. Blue color squarey patch, small thing is there and the inside the scaling, that one. Yeah. Oh, okay, undo. Now go to transform pivot point next to global, upward in the middle, upper region. Yeah, yeah, below that, next to that, individual origins. No, no, there only you saw it. Individual origin. Switch off that. Yeah. Now you select that same square blue color patch. Yeah, yeah. Little scale it down. Scale it down. Not much. Oh, no, no, no. You are pressing something else. It is scaling. No, blue color small square. That one only. Yeah. No, it should not scale like this. No. Okay. That one. Yeah, yeah. Not this much. Little more bigger it should be. Little more. Little more. Little more. Yeah, enough, enough. No, no, small. Little small. Enough. That's all. That's all. So that the gap is there. You can see the gap, no? Just zoom it and see, no? There is a gap. See, around that gap. That gap, we need. That's all. Now we have done this, and now what is? Go to top view, top orthographic. Yeah, yeah. Now deselect everything. Go to edge mode. Edge mode. There is no. There is in edit mode. Edge mode we have to. So select only the border boundary edges. Yeah. Press alt. No, no, that is outermost boundary. No, no, no. That is alt a. No, no. That is for the entire grid. I'm saying entire plane. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's all. If you want to check whether you have selected the right thing or not, no, just press X-ray mode, switch on the X-ray mode in the viewport. Yeah, yeah. It is right. Fine, very good. Now go back to top orthographic. No, no, let it be on. Let the yeah, top orthographic view. No, press 7 in the keyboard. 7 7. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now press Alt E. Uh, Extrude edges. Yeah, you can apply. Now escape. Yeah. Now scale it using the blue color. No, no, only in the top view. Only in the top view. Go to top orthographic view. No, press 7 in the keyboard. Ah, the squirey patch is there. No, blue color squirey patch. You are seeing inside the scale. Small blue color, that one, yeah, 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 not much, not yeah, yeah, little bigger, little slowly you do, slowly, enough, right. Now, go to front viewport, yeah, little zoom in, no, press dot in the keyboard, zoom inside. Yeah. Now go to press move handle in the toolbox. Little we have to move it down. Little, very slightly we have to. Enough. No, no, little up. Enough. Right. Now again press Alt E. Yeah, extrude edges. Yeah, escape. Yeah. Now you move it downwards using Z handle. Yeah. I think undo or something you did. I think. Uh, no. That go to, I don't know what happened. Go to top view. Just scale it and see, whether anything else is there. So duplication has been undone. Okay, let it be in selection only. Go to, no. Wait. I'll tell you. Go to front view. Yeah. Zoom in. Yeah, you have to move same actions you have to do. Move down a little, very little. Yeah, enough. Now press Alt E, extrude edges. Yeah, escape. Now move. Use the Z handle. Move down. Yeah, move down. Little more. After this, that buttons. Yeah, little more. Yeah, enough. Maybe later we can even more stretch it, make the height more. Okay, for now it is okay. Yeah. Now you can, sorry, uh, press Alt A and deselect. Yeah. Now in this, if you see the uh, we can add actually lines, but I will show you after adding the subdivision so that you will understand why we are adding lines. So go to top view, go to top view. Yeah, that is top ortho. Yeah. Press 7 7. Yeah, fine. Now go to object mode, because we are going to apply modifier. When we are applying modifiers, we have to be in object mode. Even for that is when we are applying means when we are giving modifier to an object, creating modifier to an object, we have to be in object mode. When we are applying also, that is freezing also, we have to be in object mode only. Right. Now we are in object mode. You can press Z in the keyboard and make it solid. Solid. Yeah, yeah. And go to this top one. No, this matte cap we have to switch on. Go to top right side. Yeah, yeah. Matte cap on. No, no. That is in that clay color we have to choose. Second row. Yeah, that is a clay. Right. Now press top. Uh, yeah, yeah. Top, that is this is also okay only, but if we can see from the top, okay, okay, this okay, press dot, no, press dot, yeah, yeah, fine. Now you can little maximize the outliner on the right side, little outliner and sorry, modifier towards leftwards, that is it is so small, no, very narrow. The modifier, I'm sorry, properties panel, little maximize it by, yeah, enough. Now choose this modifiers icon in the that one, yeah. So having selected the object, we are going to apply the modifier, and under the generate menu, subdivision surface, down, yeah, yeah. So we have got this like this. We have to adjust, because subdivision, once it gets applied, based on the subdivisions effect, we have to adjust. We will do that. But now just right click on the mesh. Right click on the mesh. It is faceted. Now we have to make it shade smooth actually. First one. So generally we give shade auto smooth, but in this case it should be soft. We are expecting more softness, so we are applying shade smooth. Generally we apply shade auto smooth only, because otherwise other objects also will look too smooth. We don't need, yeah, only for cushion and pillows, like anything we need shade smooth, right. Now what we have to do is, we have to increase the levels viewport in the subdivision settings to 3. No, that is in the subdivision properties panel, no, come to right side properties panel, in the settings levels viewport 3, you should make it 3, no, yeah, right. Render also 3 means what, uh, that is when we render this pillow or cushion, it should display how much uh, vertices, that is it should be how much soft it should be. That also we can decide actually. Generally what we think is, for viewport and render are same values. When we make the mesh soften here, it should be the same with render also, we think. But no, blender is giving you two options. In viewport it can be less, but render it can be more, like that. Because sometimes when we are working, like you are turning the camera here and there, all that you are doing, for that action, if we keep levels viewport also, that is levels in the viewport to 3 or 4 or 5, the blender may crash. So for that reason they are giving, okay, in the viewport you see it 1 or 2, in render let it be in 3, like that you can decide for that. Okay, now, yeah, no need. This 3 is okay. That's why I don't go more than 3 or 4. So 3 is okay actually, yeah, no problem. Because you suppose if we have chair, table, all that, no, in one scene, maybe at that time what you are saying, like we can decrease and keep it for safety, like that we can do. But we have only one object in the entire scene, so we don't have to do it. Now yeah, now we can go to top view, top orthographic, press 7 in the keyboard. Yeah. Now you see, I will show you one thing. You press tab in the keyboard, tab key. Yeah, you will see the softness mesh is there. At the same time, you are able to see the sharp edges. I will tell you why. You go to, we need like this only, but just to show you what it is actually. Go to subdivision settings, no, subdivision setting, right side. There, do you see first icon, one triangular downward triangle? That is always a mesh icon in the blender. data properties also you will see the same icon actually. So when you switch on that in edit mode also, you will be able to see with softness. Even the lines we will see in the softness. You just switch off and see, no? Switch off the same button, see in lines. So it is the before applying subdivision how it was, that it is showing. So it's a kind of ghost, it is showing ghost view, like that we can see. Yeah. Now if you don't want to see in the viewport, there is an option. You see in the same line, in the near the subdivision settings, you just come to the third option from the third icon is there, up that you switch off now. You see before how it was like that. Sometimes why I am saying, by default, not by default, by mistake you would have switched it off. You may like panic, like, oh, what happened, I applied subdivision surface, still it is showing unsubdivided, like that you may. So at the time you can just check whether this option is on or not. It is means viewport means that they have given the monitor icon there. So next one is render icon. In render, do you want this subdivision to be displayed or not? That you can choose. In the up you are saying, no? Last icon in this, that one is in render you will not be able to see if you switch off that. Now it is switched off, so you will not be that. But sometimes, no, you don't want some objects. Suppose you are rendering a preview, okay, you don't want all objects to be in subdivision. You don't want them to display the subdivision, because rendering takes time. It is just a preview rendering. You want to render some 1000 frames preview, just what trial rendering you are doing, that's called preview rendering. So trial rendering you don't want the subdivision because it takes time. So you are thinking, okay, in final rendering I will switch on the render mode. Now I'll just keep it off, so that rendering I can fastly finish and see. I'm going to see only the camera movement, all that. I don't want to see that subdivision display and all. So in that case, for trial rendering we call it trial rendering. So for trial rendering you can switch off those options, and you can render. It will fastly render. So that option they are giving. It's a nice option. Generally in render settings they give, in other softwares if you see, in render settings they give as a common thing. If you switch off in render setting, all objects subdivision will be off at a time. But here they are giving individually. For some objects only you may not want to display the subdivision, so for those objects you can off, like that individually they are giving option. It's a good thing actually. Right. So now go to top view, top orthographic, press 7 in the keyboard. Now being in edit mode, and the data option is off, so that we can see the sharp edges lines in the view. Now you are in edge mode only. Nice. Now we have to select, press alt key. You can press W, no, otherwise this gizmo will come in the view. Press hold alt and then click left mouse button. It's not selecting. But only one side is select. Okay, from here on I'm not able to see. Right. Okay. But no, being saw this thing only. Did you add anything? No. Okay. Oh, it's in not user perspective. Okay. No. Top view. You go to top view. We should be in top view. Yeah. Now, I think you have selected it. No. I think the bottom one is being selected. Okay. Top one also you select. Press shift. Here it is looking like. Now you shade mode. Okay, from here maybe I'm not able to see anything. Go to user perspective and just check both. Downward also we should select downward. Alt. Alt. And then shift select. The shift select. Now go to top orthographic. No, 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 no. Undo. Why? Let it be in selection only. Yeah, top orthographic. Uh, Press 7. No, press 7. Yeah. Press dot in the keyboard. Now go to toolbox and press scale. Choose scale. Yeah, that one. Yeah, and wait, don't. Only choose always this blue color patch or uniform. That blue color patch. Yeah, little scale up. He's choosing. Yeah. No, very little, very little. Do you see? Do you see the lines intersection? That is, if you just scale it down, no, scale it down, you'll see some intersection. There's mess. A little more scale it down. We are just examination. You see how it is intersecting. To avoid that intersecting, we are intersection. We are scaling it up. Scale it up. Uh, Little more, little a bit. No, little down, no, little down, down, little down. Enough. Bus. Yeah. So, uh, yeah. Now go to top view only. Top view. We have to add on the sides, either sides. Press dot in the keyboard. Yeah. Now Alt A, deselect. Yeah. Now on the sides, no, we have to add like yeah, those sides like Control R. No, we don't have. We don't need this gizmo. So press W. Press W. Yeah. Now take your cursor to the that side cells. Side cells. Yeah. There. Little more inside. Little inside. Cursor. Little inside. Right side. Right side. Yeah. There only. Control R. No. You don't have to select. That only. What you have added, no? The orange color line is there. That only. Yeah. Add. Left mouse button. No, not there. Little gap. Yeah, there. Add it. Yeah. Now on the top also same thing. On the top cell. Yeah. Yeah. Enough. Bus. Yeah. And here also, yes. Enough. Yeah. So down. Little more down. Enough. Yeah. No. Here we don't have to add. No. Undo. Uh, undo. One more undo. Uh, Here you have already added on the left side down. First one you added, no. That you have to move it down because like others you have to move it down. I will tell you how. Go to the top orthographic only. Select on that edge using the Alt press button. That is which one you first one you added. No, above that. Undo. That one. Yeah. I think you have pressed Alt. I think. Right. Yeah. Press. Yeah. Now you go to Move tool. Toolbox. Move tool, and then slowly move it downwards. No, not that much. No. Like upper thing, no, you have to place it. Same. Enough. No, bring down. Bring down. Enough. Bus. Right. Now, like this, no. Control Alt A. Yeah. Now you see in the top and bottom also you have to add the same thing. Top cell and bottom cell. No, not that one. Not that. Top. Go to right side. Further top. No. Undo. There. Here also you should add. No. Control R. We don't need gizmo. Press W. This one. Like so. This one also you move it closer to that one. closer to left side move. Yeah, right side, little right side, like no. Yeah, like that. Yes, enough. So you can press W in the keyboard so that the gizmo will not. Yeah. Now you do the Control R and add loop. Uh, right side. Yeah. Right side. Yes. 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 Very. Uh, okay, undo no. You have to place it now. Okay. Yeah. You while doing only you can place it. Enough. Bas. Yeah. Now it has become sharp edges, and now we have to add in the height also. So go to front viewport. Yeah, press 1 in the keyboard. Press 1 in the keyboard. Yeah. Now press Alt A, deselect, and then in the height also. No. Be in the front viewport only. Front orthographic viewport. Yeah. Zoom it. Zoom in. Yeah. Bus. Enough. Now take your cursor to the object mesh area. No, you don't have to move anything. Press W. Press W. W. Yeah. Now take your cursor to the middle. Little down. You bring cursor. Yeah. There. Press Control R. No, you don't have to select anything. No. Uh, Height you have horizontal lines you have to add. No. Undo. Undo. Yeah. Horizontal lines you have to add. If you take your cursor and keep it there, yeah, this is what. Now, don't, no, don't position it. No. Okay, since you have started positioning it, bring it little down. Bring it little down. Oh, you have done it. Okay. Go. Now, bring it down. Enough. Left mouse button. Yeah. Again, same Control R. Keep one more in the top also. Yeah. Take your cursor same place. One more horizontal line. Upwards. Enough. Bas. Yes. Now press dot in the keyboard. Yeah. Just zoom inside. Uh, zoom in. Little more. Yeah. You see the sharpness is bit more actually. So little move it down. Yeah. Very little. Enough. Little more. A little up. Little up. Yeah. Enough. Yes. Now, deselect. Now the bottom we have to use fill the face. Use means what? Grid fill this time, not just face. Grid filling face. So yeah. Now go to edge mode and then select the last horizontal. Pressing Alt button in the keyboard. Yeah. Go to face menu. No, you have deselected the yeah, Alt. Press Alt. Okay. Now you are in face mode. No, you go to edge mode and then do edge mode. Yeah. Now go to face menu. Face menu. Right side. No. Face menu. There, grid fill. You will see below the fill. Grid fill. Yeah, that's one. Right. Fine. Okay. Mm, uh, Now go to front view. No. Front orthographic view. Yeah. Now little zoom inside. Yeah. Now go to X-ray. Switch on X-ray mode. Yeah. Now uh, this vertices. Go to vertices mode. Yeah, and select the upper one also. You do the rectangular selection. No, no, there is, sorry, no, no, there is, no, no, undo. One. There is last two horizontal lines, down, in the height, last two. The entire, this left side also. Yeah, yeah, completely. No, how to say? Okay, horizontal. That is horizontal, no? Last two horizontal lines. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That side also. Middle one also. Yeah, yeah. Now, uh, okay, this guy also getting selected. Okay, just move it, no? Move downwards. No, no. Uh, yeah. He will also get selected. How you know? You have to select in edge mode, I think. Go to edge mode and then press Alt. Yeah. Go to front view only. Front view. Press Alt. And now click last. Yeah. Below one. Now below. Shift select below one. Shift select. Yeah, yeah. Now go to move handle. Move it down slightly. Oh, no, no. No, undo. Something else also getting selected. Okay, so you have to press Control and only that area you try to deselect. No, 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 undo. Press Control. Uh, Press Control and draw a rectangle. Yeah, that area. Yeah, yeah. I think no, no, it's okay. Uh, I will show you. I will show you. I will show you. You can share this file. You can share this file. No, no, save this file. Sorry, save this file. So now, yeah. You see, I have increased the height like this. How? I am going to X-ray mode. I will switch on this clay mode also in MatCap so that it can be seen clearly. I'll be in layout mode, layout module. Switch to edit mode and see how I am selecting. Like this I am selecting. Like this we should select. Okay, only the down portion is being selected. This is horizontal. That is, you see, this this is horizontal and this is vertical. Yeah, vertical is always top to bottom. Horizontal is always left to right. Like that. Yeah, yeah. So I am drawing a selection rectangle like this and then selecting the downmost portion like this. I have selected. Okay, fine. Now I am moving it and adjusting the height or increasing the height like this, and so right. Now the next thing what we have to do is, so this thing is over. We have to do the UV unwrapping. So for that, what I am doing, I am again doing the drawing the rectangle on the upper region horizontally I am drawing. Okay, fine. And switch on the X-ray mode and then do it. The side also getting selected, so I will do deselection. Using for deselection I am pressing hold the control in the keyboard and then drawing the rectangle on that portion where I want to deselect. It's getting deselected. I can turn like this and then again draw a rectangle and deselect it. Here also I can do the same. So now only I have subtracted all other unwanted selections using the control, press hold control and then drawing the rectangle, it will deselect it. We are using shift for adding the selection, using control for subtracting the selection. Now I want to UV unwrap the top portion. I'll go to UV editing module and pressing. I'll switch on the sync button, synchronization button in the UV editor panel inside the UV editing module, and then pressing U in the keyboard and then choosing unwrap, first option. Yeah, it is already unwrapped. Okay, fine. Now it has come out like this. Okay, this is enough, no problem. Now I will select the other areas. What I will do is, like, I will press Control I in the keyboard. It will invert the selection. You see, I for invert, Control I. It will invert the selection so that other areas are selected in the object. Now after inverting the selection, I am choosing the down part need not be selected actually. So I am going to X-ray mode again and deselecting the down parts. So only sides I have selected. Now I will go to UV editing module and then press and drag. Yeah, it will come like this. It's okay, no problem, because we are not going to apply texture. We can even do the same, like follow active quads option we can apply, but it's a time taking process. We need not do for this one, because only if we need to apply texture we have to do that, so we don't have to do. Now the down portion we can manually select, I feel. So I will go to user perspective and then press hold shift and then select one by one. Right. I have to check whether I have selected only the necessary faces. Oh yeah, only down part I have selected. I will again go to UV editing module and keep the cursor on the UV editor panel, sync button on, and the face should be on. Press U, unwrap. So it has unwrapped. Okay. Now we have to arrange these things. For that we have an option. I'm just selecting everything. UV pack islands. They are called islands. So we have 3 islands here. Those 3 islands will be packed inside this the cell. That is inside this one. It will all be inside this room. It will all be packed. I'll go to UV pack islands. Okay. Default settings. Okay. Now it will all packed. Yeah, this is enough for us. So we have accommodated all the 3 islands inside the UV space. Fine. Now you can also do the same thing. That is, first we have to start from the little more height we have to increase. You can just do it. You can share your screen. Yeah, yeah. Okay. The down part only, but I will tell you one by one you can do. I think you go to switch off the X-ray mode. Yeah. First one. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, little. Let's see from the bottom. Little, little bottom. Enough. 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 Now, go to face mode. Go to face mode in the. Yeah. 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 Press W. W. Yeah. Now, select any one face on the in the bottom. No, only bottom. That is, yeah. Now press shift, press hold shift in the keyboard, and then keep selecting only the bottom faces one by one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Careful, careful. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one and this side. Yeah. This side also. Yes. Now go to one front view, front orthographic one. Press one. Now you can move a bit. That is move down a bit. Little, not very little, very little, very little. Enough, 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 enough. Now you go to edge mode, and now press W, press W. Yeah. Now just press dot in the keyboard. No? It can we can view it properly. A little more zoom inside. Yeah. Now Alt A, Alt A. Yeah. Now this above last portion of faces we brought it down. Just above it, one selection of one loop cut is there. No, no. Go zoom inside, zoom inside. Little, bus enough. Last below above the last face, no, one loop cut is there. Come down, little come down. No, no. That is let it be in front view only. That is bring your cursor down. Bring slowly drag your cursor down. Yeah, there. There you are seeing horizontal line. No, press Alt button in the keyboard and select that loop cut, horizontal loop cut. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you go to move handle and move it down, so that that sharpness we are retaining. Yeah, enough, enough, enough. No, not one. Little up. Enough, enough. Yeah, bus. Yeah, right, right. Alt A, Alt A. Yeah, yeah. Right. Now let it be in this view only. We are going to select the uppermost portion and do the UV. Select the faces in the top portion only and choose UV unwrapping. X-ray on, X-ray on. Only then other side will get selected. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now Alt A, Alt A. Press W because we are not going to move anything. So press now only the top face we have to select, but it's a bit difficult because cylinders buttons are coming down, so we have to first select the top face. Many unwanted side faces will get selected. We have to unselect them. So go to one front view only, front view only. Yeah. Now select draw the rectangle for to select the top face. Okay. Uh, Now little more because some areas are down also. No, we moved it down before for buttons. Creating the button shape, we moved it down. So some faces are not selected. We just go to top view and top orthographic. See, some faces are not selected. Okay, in this way we can select. One way, top orthographic. Press 7 in the keyboard. Yeah. Now switch off the X-ray. Switch off the X-ray. Yeah. Now go to selection, first icon in the toolbox. In that, choose circular selection. Circular selection. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, circular selection. Now, just randomly you select. Only upper side you will select because, yeah, select. Yeah. But don't leave the button. Without leaving the button, you select. Yeah, yeah. That also. Adjacent faces also. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Some faces are not selected, I think. Yeah, yeah, right. Inside some buttons are not selected. Oh, no, no. You have to press shift. Uh, the button also said. You see, okay, fine. Now, don't deselect or anything. Now you just switch on the X-ray and go to user perspective. Go to user perspective and see whether my right faces are selected. It is selected, but some down portion are not selected. That is that buttons. But okay, you just which part? Side faces. Side faces we need not select. One, no, no, undo. Correct only. Only side faces we should not select because for UV unwrapping, no. First we are selecting the top portion and selecting UV unwrapping. Side faces we are selecting UV unwrapping. Bottom faces we are selecting UV unwrapping. Like that, three steps we are doing. Now top faces we have selected. Little zoom inside, no. Zoom inside. Yeah, yeah. Now you see some dots we are seeing, no, under the buttons. That also press shift and select them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, like that for everyone, for all the buttons, no. Carefully. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 This way, no, you are learning. Yeah. You are learning how to select the very interior faces, all that. No, you are learning. Yeah, yeah. I think some more faces are not selected. Black dots we are seeing. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think middle one also is. If you want to increase the radius, no, on the left side, 25 is the top left side. You can increase that also. No, left side top, just below the edit mode, you are seeing radius. Yeah. The circle will become. Oh no, no, no. Some 50 you can type. I think. Yeah, yeah. This one. Okay. Now you switch off the switch off. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 right, fine. Now, careful. Um, Now go to top orthograph. Press 7. No, press 7. Yeah. Now in the bottom it has been selected because X-ray we switched on. So bottom also switched on. Also got selected. So for that, no, you press 9 in the keyboard. Now bottom it is showing, no. Press Control and then do the same. Yeah, press Control, press hold Control. It will deselect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yeah. Right, right. Now I hope only upper faces are selected nicely. Yeah. Now switch on the X-ray mode. Yeah, yeah. Just check, no. Uh, Yeah, only upper faces nicely selected. So like this, no, whenever there are complicated meshes, we can select using Control and Shift and X-ray off. Like that we can select. Yeah, yeah. Now you can press W in the keyboard. We don't need any more this. Yeah, W. One more W. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now don't click anywhere. Sometimes, no, you may want to save this set of vertices selection or set of faces selection. So at that time, what you have to do, go to properties panel, no, proper right side properties panel, below properties. In that data properties. Come down. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. There you are seeing vertex groups. You see plus symbol also. Now press assign. Assign. Yeah. Now it is saved. You just press Alt A. Yeah. Now you go to this right side vertex groups. No. Press select in the keyboard. See, it will select. So you are saving the selection. We have this one way of saving the selection. You can name it as top portion in the vertex groups, no, name it as top right side, right, data properties. Come down. There double click on it and top surface or top surface, like that you can, yeah, like enter it. Yeah, so like this, no, you can save the selection. It is very useful. Now press control I. Yeah, it has inverted the selection, right? Now you don't have to select other areas by just by control I for invert. It will invert the selection. Now some portions you have to deselect. So for that, again switch off the X-ray mode. Yeah, yeah. Now you deselect the bottom faces. Deselect the bottom faces. Bottom. Yeah. That is. I will tell you. Go to no, undo. Yeah. Let it be like that. Now go to top view. Press 7 in the keyboard. Yeah. Now press 9 in the keyboard. It will show the bottom. Do you see bottom orthographic? Do you see that? It will show the bottom. When you press 7 and then press 9, after that it will show the top and bottom. 7 for top, 9 for bottom. Now X-ray is switched off. Okay, very good. Now you can draw the rectangle and deselect. Press hold control and draw a rectangle, big rectangle around the mesh, and then deselect. Okay, it's not doing, no. Okay, no, undo. Yeah, press W. Now you can do. Yeah, yeah. You are not able to do. Oh, uh, okay, so you have to manually do it, I think. Press W again, circular selection. Now press Control and deselect it. Yeah. Side one also. Yeah. Now you just go to user. Oh, side one also deselected. Okay, so manually you can. Uh, okay, so bottom one you have selected. Okay, fine. Now you go to again vertex groups. What right side, right side, right side. Yeah. What? No, no. Escape, escape, escape. Right. Object data properties, vertex groups. Object data properties, properties panel. Right side. Yeah. There plus symbol you press plus symbol. Yeah. Now you name assign. Okay. Name it bottom surface. Yes. Assign. Press assign. If we don't press assign, it won't assign. It won't assign the selected to. It won't connect to the label we have created. Right. Now, only thing remaining is side faces. So you can press Alt A and select manually the side faces. You can use it in user perspective only. You can do. Yeah, like this. Carefully, you should select. That is for this one. No, you can. You need not use circular. I think. Okay, then but you should deselect also. Bottom also getting selected. So you should zoom and select. No, bottom you should not select. Only sides you should select. But while selecting the side, you are selecting the bottom also, so that you take care. Yeah, zoom and select is best. Yeah, yeah. Now this little upper surface also there, no? Just to no. Just in the sides only. Just zoom in. Little side upper slide small. That one you select. Yeah. That also that line also you have to select for all the sides. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Down also. Yeah. Down. Yeah. That line also. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Now, yes, nicely it has been selected. Now, create one more in the vertex groups and create right side. That is properties panel. Yeah. Create one more plus symbol. Side surface and press assign. Don't forget to press assign. Yes. Fine. So now you can see this is how it's very important. These vertex groups, no, very useful. This when you are having some complicated mesh like this, or even more complicated. At the time you can save the selection by it's a selection set we can call it. Is they are calling it vertex groups. In Blender they have this concept of using one option or one feature for many things. So if in Maya you see set selection set they call it for the same option, but it is only used for selection set. But in Blender, vertex groups can be used for selection set, and for weights modification we call it. We'll be doing that rigging we call it, creating the mechanism for animation. So for that also we can use it. Like that many purpose we can use this vertex group. For sometimes we want to apply particular modifier. Some modifiers can be applied for some portion in the same geometry. So at that time we can select some vertices only, some set of vertices, and then make a vertex group, name it, assign it, and then go to modifier and apply the modifier. Then we have to, below that, in that modifier settings only, it will have an option that which vertex group you want to apply it to, or the entire object you want to apply it to. Like that it will ask. We can specify, no, I have created a vertex group, its name is so and so. That vertex group I am going to mention here, I am going to refer here only to that vertex group, that portion of that geometry. This modifier should be applied. Like that you can specify. Not in all modifiers, in some modifiers we have that vertex group option. So for that also, this vertex group they are using. So in Blender they are trying to reduce the number of tools by like this. Vertex group can be used for this also, that also, like that, many things. So here we are using this vertex group for UV unwrapping, so that we can save whenever we want. You can unwrap, or like that, whenever you want to select only that and do that, like that. Right. Now one more thing I will tell you, we have to make one pillow kind of thing, bolster we call, no, that also we have to make. uh, but for this one I want to show you one more thing. Like in material properties, we have this option of applying to set of faces. Suppose I don't know whether your previous tutor taught this. It's a simple option only, but very useful. So in material we can apply particular set of faces and uh, apply it one color, and then another set of faces another color. Like that we can do. Yeah, that is a good option. Like we need not go for texturing all the time. We can use the material itself to apply multiple color on the same continuous surface. Like that we can do. So now we are going to unwrap. So press Alt A and select stop surface in the vertex group. No, right side, right, escape, right side, properties panel, below, top surface. That you have named it, so vertex groups, I think, vertex group, top surface. Yeah. Now very careful, you should not press remove or anything. Assigned, remove, we should not. Once we have assigned it, we should not go for there. That is, go to the buttons assigned, remove or anything. So our job is only to select or deselect, that's all. Now go to select. No, having selected the top surface, you see the select button below it. Select button below it. Select. So it is now selecting the top surface set of faces. Now go to UV editing module. Above it. That is next to sculpting. Now you see left side, you are seeing sync button is there. You don't have to switch on. I'm just saying sync button is there on the UV editor panel. You are able to see that, I think. And then next 3 or 4 buttons are there. They are like vertex, edge, and then face, and then island. 4 options are. Just take your cursor there, no, next to sync button. No, left side UV editor panel. The sync button is that 2 arrows below the file name, no, file word. Next, that is sync button, synchronization button. No, switch off. Yeah. Now next to the you are seeing vertex. First one is vertex. Next one is edge, and third one is face, and then fourth one is island. You see in UV editor panel itself, they are showing 2 modes of editing. That is here, it selects as island only. You just press Alt A. I'll show you how to select. Bring your cursor to the mesh, and then there, and press L. It will select. Means what? Island. That's why there you are seeing that icon. One is color, completely white, one is completely transparent. Like that icon they have designed in the top. So yeah, that is island selection. And just before that is face selection. If you switch on that, you can select the face like that. But why they have given this is, sometimes we may have to merge the edges. uh, yeah, sometimes we may have to merge. I don't know whether we have time to do that. Just to now now you can switch on the sync button. Later I will tell you. I just want you to get introduced to this two second mode of UV editing. In the same UV editing, generally what we do, we switch on the sync button and then start working on. We will see the usual vertex mode, edge mode and face mode. Like that we used to see. You can see in the top those three icons are there next to sync button, like that. So this is one way of, one mode of editing inside the, or let me call it sub mode. So yeah. So another mode is when we switch off the sync button, you will see another mode of editing, another sub mode of editing. That is that maybe later or sometime else we'll see that. Now yeah. Press U in the keyboard. No, you press U, unwrap. Yeah. Now, we can just move it and keep it somewhere. Press. Yeah. In the inside only, just to keep it aside. That is everyone in the room, inside the room. We can just ask him to just no, undo. Careful. Yeah. Move it and you can zoom out and keep it. Zoom out. Yeah, keep it left side, son. So that we can see other thing. No, you can freely keep the previous one left side. Keep. Yeah. No problem. Now, now go to vertex groups. Right side, properties panel. In that bottom surface select. But now no, we have to deselect and then select. You just press select, no, near the bottom surface. Select. It will select both. It will add the selection, top surface and bottom surface. So we have to do alt a, yeah, and then bottom surface select. Right, bottom surface select. Yeah. Now this also we have to unwrap. Press U in the keyboard in the UV editing panel. Unwrap. Yeah. It has unwrapped now. This you just keep it right side, no? Keep it right side in the UV editing panel. Little more. No, you can. We will come keep it back in the room only in that UV space later. But now, no, not now. Uh, Later we will do that. Now, what is remaining to be unwrapped is the side face. So side surface also we have to. You can go to the vertex groups right side, properties panel, side surface. That is yes. Select, below that select button is there. Yes. Okay, we have to deselect the previous one, no? So alt A, press alt A, and then again, again. Now you again select, use the select button in the side surface. Yeah. Now press U in the keyboard and unwrap. Yeah. So it comes like this only. This only we have to merge. There is a merge option. That is like we have for geometry, two vertices we merge. Same way here also we have merge like that. You can just go to, now we are not going to do that. I'll just show you. Go to the UV menu, no? In the UV editor panel, UV menu is there. Go to left side. Left UV editor panel. Yeah. There you are in UV editing module only, but you are in the sub menus. You are seeing, no, UV one option is there. There here left side also is there. Left side panel. Left side. Come more left side. After view, select image. Yeah. Here only. So when we are working on UV, let's work on UV editor panel only. Huh? This side also there. Yeah, there. But here you will see more options. Yeah. Now, um, you see many options are there, like pack islands that we already saw, and there is an option called stitch. You don't have to go there. I'm just introducing you. The stitch option is what we are going to use. Maybe in the next section or something we'll be using anything. So it takes a bit time actually to. I will show you, and then you can do that. So this is the option we are going to do. That option where we will be using is your just escape this menu, escape, no escape. You are seeing sync button in the left side, no, up. You can switch off that. No, left side, left UV editor panel only. All UV editor panel, left side. Yeah. Left side. No, left. Move your cursor left side, no. Yeah. Sync button. That two arrow marks meeting each other. That is called sync button. Now, when I switch off, it is showing one thing. When I switch on, it is showing, right. When I switch off that sync button, no, you see it is showing one thing. Yeah. So these two modes of editing are available in the UV editor for a reason. When it's a nice thing actually. They have given it in Maya. It's not like that. In your Blender they have given it two modes. It's like X-ray mode and gamma rays mode or light rays mode, like that. In When you switch off this synchronization button, that is meeting these arrows meeting each other, sync button left side, no, top, that when you switch off, you will see this one. And when you switch it on, you just switch it on, no, switch it on the same sync button. You see this one. So when the sync button is on, you are seeing like this. What difference you see? Next to the sync button, you are seeing vertex, edge and face, like this, in this form. The icons are differing. Now when you switch off the sync button, same vertex, edge, face it is showing, and then also it is showing island mode also it is showing, but they are looking different. The icons are designed different. Means what? You can, if you want to do surgery in the UV, no, you have to come here only. You have to switch off the synchronization button. You have to do the surgery here only in the UV. But if you don't have anything to do surgery in the UV, like stitching the points, splitting the points, those kind of tools or actions I'm calling surgery. If you don't want to do stitching and splitting, in that case, you can switch on the sync button and just press UV unwrap and choose follow active quads, smart UV project, all that you can use. But yeah. So for smart UV project, follow active quads and all, you have to switch on the UV sync button. When you want to do the surgery in the UV, then that is stitching, splitting. In surgery they do only this one, no, splitting the mesh, splitting the flesh, and then after surgery they will stitch it, all that. So those kind of surgery, those kind of surgery, you have to switch off the sync button and then do. So this is a very advantageous thing in the Blender. So for the switch on and switch off is there. Right. Maybe in the next section we'll do. Well, now we'll do the mesh, another model. You can save. You can go back to the layout and then layout. First layout module. Yeah. Please. So the next thing we are going to do is, I think my screen is shown here. Okay. Yeah. I'll show my screen only. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sharing it. Yeah. Yes. Now, sorry. Uh, I'll switch off this one. Okay, I am done with this one. Little more. Actually, I will show you. Here we can do some small. Uh, Bring a cloth like effect, means not cloth dynamics or motion, but cloth like wrinkles, but it won't look nice actually. Maybe for the pillow I will show that effect, it will be nice. So this one we can, I am naming it as cushion, and then uh, hiding hiding it, cushion. I'll name it as cushion and then hide it, right? And I will also save it. Right. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the what pillow, the bolster also. It's a bit simple only. How much time we have? Uh-huh. Okay, 1.5 or more. Uh-huh. Okay, very good. Okay. Now um, I will do the subdivision. Same thing. I'll go to edit mode and then do subdivision, right? And then poke the faces. Okay, fine. Uh, and then delete the middle edges. Same thing I'm doing. Right, yeah, yeah. Now press all, and then poke the faces, and again poke the faces, right? Now only the side vertices, that is four vertices, four divided cells, middle vertices I'm going to select, not the middle one. The centermost one I'm not going to select. Now just to make a difference, just to have a difference between this cushion and the bolster, we are, I'm just ignoring one vertex, that's all. Now I'm moving it downwards, okay, in the front view, and yeah, and then pressing B, control B in the keyboard, and just left mouse button click, go to bevel settings, switch on the vertices, and width increase to 0.05. Okay, fine. 0.06 should be okay. Now uh, switch to face mode, and then press alt E, and then uh, faces along the normals. Okay, fine. Little, now scale it down. Sorry, I'll go to transform pivot and then switch on the individual origins and then scale it. Now it is scaling nicely. You can see here. I'll undo and show. Now after changing the it to individual origins from median point, it will scale properly. I'm scaling it down. Fine. Okay. Now press Alt E in the keyboard and extrude faces along normals and bring it like this. Okay. Fine. So buttons we have made. Right. Now same thing here also. Edges, deselect, only border edges I'm selecting, right, and pressing Alt E, extrude edges, escape, press hold control in the keyboard and selecting the blue color square patch and scaling it up. Fine. Now I'll go to the front view and then little move it like this. Okay, fine. And maybe even more I can move, but okay. This should have more uh, bendy surface, like it should be very soft because it's a kind of pillow kind of thing, so it should be very soft. So now I'll do one more extrusion. Alt E, extrude edges, escape, bring it down, and using the control button I'm bringing it down and scale it a bit. Using the shortcut key only, I'm using the scale like this, like this, like this. Then uh, right. Now in this case, unlike the uh, cushion, in cushion we had to cap it in the bottom just with the face or grid fill, but in this case we are going to do the mirroring so that the other side of the bolster also should look the same. So what I'm going to do before mirroring, if I do apply the mirror in this status, it is just below the red color line, that is x-axis line in the front viewport. If I apply keeping it here, it won't apply. You can see I will go to add modifier and then I'll choose mirror. You see what is happening under the generate menu. You are seeing the mirror tool. I am applying that mirror tool in the modifier mirror modifier in the modifiers. Now I'll choose axis Z and switch off the X. Now you see the mirror is happening like this. So why? Because I have to keep it on the x-axis line, then it will be nice. So I will close this, or I need not close it. Okay, for your sake I will show it again from the thing. Now from here I will move it upwards. Now what I will do, but when I am moving it, I am making sure that I am pressing hold the control in the keyboard and then moving it upwards, so that it exactly snaps on the red axis line, x-axis line, that is floor line. If it is little having gap this between this red axis line, x-axis line, and this mesh end down portion, when we are mirroring it, it won't merge. So they should exactly, the mirror object also should be in contact with the original mesh. So for that we are keeping it on the x-axis line. Now press Ctrl A and then apply all transforms. Yeah. Now we can mirror it. After applying the all transforms, I am switching on the Z in the mirror. Right now it is coming on right, and it will also merge, because merge is activated in the mirror modifier settings, and we have given the numbers also, like how much distance it should be while merging, like that. So 0.001 is okay. So like this it is merged. Right now uh, I'll switch off the X-ray mode, and if we want to adjust something, we can adjust uh, before applying the mirror, that is before applying the modifier, freezing the modifier, whatever we want to adjust, we can adjust. So now I'm pressing alt in the keyboard and then choosing it. Right, nice. Now I'm moving it like this. Okay, fine. Like this let it be. Okay, now uh, okay, like this. So when I move in the upper region, the down portion also will move, because the mirror is on now. The mirror modifier is on. It is not yet applied. It is not yet freezed. So it is in the history only. So it is able to replicate the whatever actions I am doing for the mirrored object also. It is getting replicated. Right. So now I am able to adjust nicely. Okay, fine. is maybe little downwards, and okay, fine. Now actually I want to add something here, but now I cannot add. If I add, it won't be proper. It will become a double line. So what I will do is, um, I'll first apply this mirror, or later I will do that. Now for now I'll just apply the subdivision modifier and see how they are looking. Applying it. Okay, fine, nice. Now we have to uh, apply shade smooth, fine. And next thing is we have to increase the levels, fine, that also done. And we have to adjust the from the top, yeah, from the top we have to adjust. So I'm using, pressing hold the alt shift, and then, so both the horizontal edge loops I'm selecting, and then going to scale tool, scale gizmo, and using the blue color patch for dual axis scaling. You see here, yeah, you see here, when I scale, do you see where my cursor is? You just see, uh, there you see, to avoid the intersection only I am doing all this. See, it is showing like this, no, it's a little weird. So to avoid that weirdity, we are trying to scale and adjust all that. Yeah, so okay, this is okay, I feel. Now we have to add same thing, but not with difference. That is, last time we were adding till here, it became too sharp. For cushion it is okay, it has to have its shape, because inside the cushion it is foam, it is a sponge which will have its shape. Even if I squeeze it, it will resilience we call it, that it will come back to its shape. If I poke my finger into honey, once I take it, immediately it will form back to its, that's called resilience. But here, yeah, in cushion also it is same. But when it comes to cotton, when it is, when the pillow kind of thing or anything is stuffed with cotton, or so many pieces of small clothes, then it will not have proper resilience. So in that case, it can be little soft only. In whatever shape, it will have wrinkles, all that it will have. So yeah, like this only. I am not having more sharpness. So here also I am adding. Okay, fine. Here also I am adding. Fine. Here also I am adding. This one maybe I can little move down. Okay. Right. Now this is okay. I will go to apply the mirror, but not the subdivision. Only apply the mirror. That is, freeze the mirror. Uh, and now uh, I will. I'm in edit mode, edge mode, pressing Alt in the keyboard and selecting the middle edge loop. And I told you that I want to make some changes, but mirror modifier was obstructing it. So yeah. What changes is Control B, means beveling. That is, for multiplying also we can use this beveling option. Like if I want to add one more parallel edge loop, I need not go to press Control R like this, like Control R like this, and add it, place it, all that I need not do. Instead, I have undone it. I will just select this middle edge loop and press Ctrl V and just drag the mouse, it will add one more. And without, if I am not pressing my left mouse button but just dragging the mouse, it will nicely add in the middle, correct? That is, it knows the middle area where how much I can stretch, like that it will know. You see, yeah, see, it will, exactly, it will be in the middle area. It's, yeah. Now after doing a little width I am giving, right? Okay, fine. So now I am going to extrude from here. uh, I'll switch on the face mode and then extrude from here. Face along the normals, let's see how it looks. This one is somewhat okay. Okay, like this. Now we can scale this down, it may not be so fat. Okay. Now we can add here some, again, one more loop cuts, like this. Here also down. Okay, fine. Like this. Okay, fine. Now um, okay, this is fine, but it is looking bit very solid. It is not like looking like a cushion. It is looking like cushion, but not like a cloth, like that. So what we have to do, we have to make it randomize. We have to little randomize the shape. So for that, yeah, for that, what we are going to use is sculpting method. So we have a sculpting. You are getting new. I think you would have done sculpting. Did your previous tutor? Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you about that. Very hard means I'm not getting. So, yeah. It is, that is when you have the shape in the mind, no, you will sculpt. Uh, yeah, one. No, we cannot animate it. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, I will check that. I will check that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. That is, if I select an object, I'll go to data properties, and under that you are saying shape keys. Yeah, in that shape keys you can animate. Why we cannot using, that is sculpting for them? No, it's a shape. For them, shape means sculpting. So they are meaning in that sense, I think. I don't know what they are. I didn't listen to their dialogues, what they are saying in the video. But actually, if you want to animate from one mesh to another mesh, we call it morphing, no? Geometry morphing, we call it. So it should have same number of points. Even in photos, no? If you see old Michael Jackson song, from one phase to another phase it will morph. The, yeah. So for that, no, they should have same number of points. That is, for eyes, for the first photo, if they are having some 6 points, here 3, here 3, one eye 3, another eye 3, and for eyebrows if they are having 6 points, another 6 points, like that. If you just count totally for one face, if they are marking some 20 points or 25 points, next photo should also have the 25 points, and all other photos whichever they are morphing sequentially. If they are not having the same number of points for each photo or each geometry, it cannot morph. It will say that the previous shape is having different number of points. Maintain that same number of points, like that it will ask. So in sculpting, what happens is it will increase the number of points also. We have a kind of option called dynamic topo, dynamic topolize, dynamic topo. So in that, what happens, in some place I want to, suppose for example, tail I want to create for this Godzilla or something, but the number of vertices are less. When I apply this dynamic, switch on this dynamic topo, and then apply my brush, it will increase the number of vertices along with my brush tool. Yeah, that is, it's like when we paint something, no, we need to take the brush, and again in the palette we have to dip and take more paint for the extension. Yeah, same way here also, we are taking we are demanding more vertices while stretching for extension of the tail from that particular flat surface in the Godzilla's back butt area. So what will happen, for suppose this Godzilla which is having additional tail, and the before I modeled a Godzilla which is having less number of vertices. Now if I count how many triangles for the previous uh, Godzilla, it will have some 1 million. Okay, now next will have 1,040,000. Now they cannot, the object, if Blender cannot morph it or do the shape animation. That is, from here to shape transformation it cannot do. So same number of points are needed. As you said, in sculpting, that is, suppose we are taking a sphere, in that one shape it will be sphere. Okay, next it will have that sphere will be having some 100 triangles. Okay, next same sphere I am duplicating and making some changes in that shape, like dent or something, changes in that shape. Yeah, another another sphere I'm duplicating and making some bump in that shape, like upward cavity. I'm making a bump in it. So now from this original proper sphere surface without any distortion in the shape, now it's going to morph, shape animate from here. Now the this sphere, proper sphere, will become a dent sphere slowly. Nicely it will become transformed to a dent sphere. Okay, second shape, this dent sphere will get transformed into a bump sphere. It will have so many bumps, like that. Now suppose in the bump sphere I'm adding some more cuts, loop cuts in. No, I'm not doing it. I'm just. Well, that is, this lesson comes in the animation. I will show you in that animation. But maybe I will explain in that animation session. So it's, as you said, with sculpting we can do animation also, but maintaining the same number of vertices, like that. That rule is there. It's always possible. Yes. So now we are going to see the tools in the sculpting for whatever is needed for this pillow or bolster sculpting. So I think it is switch on only recording. Yeah, right. Now I'm showing the blender. Now before doing that randomization or sculpting uh, in the sculpting module, I want to do the UV editing, UV unwrap also I want to do. So I will go to I have not applied the modifier session. It is levels are 3, render levels also 3. Right. Now I will go to edit mode and then switch to face mode and switch on the X-ray mode and then select the top portion. Right. Okay. And select the bottom portion also. Right. Now I have to see if I can deselect the side faces carefully. I will I'm in face mode only. I will choose this circular selection and press Ctrl in the keyboard. Also I want to maximize the viewport, so I press Ctrl space and deselect. Only the side faces I am deselecting. Fine. Right, it is come out. It is coming out nice. Okay, fine. Side faces and deselecting. Right. Yeah. Right. Now the top portion is properly selected. The unwanted faces are not selected. Nice. The down portion also I have to deselect some side faces. So side faces and deselect. Fine. And here also. Here also. Right. Now only top and bottom faces are selected, which can be viewed from top orthographic view and bottom orthographic view. Okay, fine. Now I am going to UV editing module and switch synchronization, that two meeting arrows button, that is synchronization, is switched on. I am pressing U, that is inside the UV editor panel. I am pressing U in the keyboard and choosing unwrap. Yeah, now it has unwrapped both the faces and it has packed inside the UV space. I've just brought it down. Okay, I'm checking it, it's fine. Now I don't want them to be in a different location. I want to be them to be in the same location. So what I will do, I'll press Alt A to deselect and have a fresh selection and press L on one island and move it on, place it on this one. Okay, it's coming fine. It will scale it down. Okay, fine. Right. Which one we have to see? That whatever island I have selected, it is in the 3D viewport. It is showing the upper top face. That is top surface. It is what I have selected. So naturally, the bottom, the below one is the bottom one. I'll just press L and see that, yeah, it is the below one. Right. Nice. Now it is unwrapped. Fine. Now I just select this one again in the UV editor panel and press Control I, means invert selection. Now the side ones are selected. Fine. Now I will just press U in the keyboard and unwrap them also. Now it has unwrapped. Fine. So this side faces will have mostly a plain material, so it may not be unwrapped. Maybe in the future, if we have a plan to apply some texture, some design is going to be applied on that side faces also, then we will have to unwrap this. For now we'll stop with this one. So I just pack all these islands inside the UV space. I've selected all of them and choose pack islands. Say OK for the default settings. Yeah, it has done. Now we have to place this guy manually. Okay. Yeah. UV unwrapping is also done. Um, okay, fine. Now you can also do this, uh, but I will show you that sculpt part, so that maybe if suppose if this getting finished, you can try it. Uh, yeah. I will go to sculpt, and you see the sculpt module is totally different from other modules like layout. In layout we can deal with the vertices, components and all, and also we can place the objects in object mode. Also we can place the objects where the location, we can decide the locations and rotations and scaling, all that overall things. Now when you go to sculpting, it is like UV editing module, like one particular object you are selecting and going into its details. The same way sculpting also, one particular object you are selecting and going into its details. Now we are seeing in the upper in the toolbox, like how other modules are having toolbox, uh, same sculpting module also having toolbox. In the toolbox you are seeing some many tools icons are there. If you want to see all of them, you can just do like this, it will show with the names. You can just increase its size like this, and it will show all the with the names. If you little decrease the size, it will show double. Here itself all the down options also it will show. So but here we will show the names, so that it will be easy. Now uh, first set of icons we are seeing is cyan color icons. That is um, draw sharp, clay strips, all that. They are for actually for clay. Those cyan color you can see in the middle gray color icon. In the icon if you see, no, maybe I'll increase the size. In the icon if you see, gray color ball is there. On that cyan color, light blue color, it is looking like a ring, like that it is looking. So those are cyan color, cyan. Cyan color, they are all for clay kind of modification tools. If you want to bring a shape, or if you want to deal with an object with which is having so many vertices, like a clay it should be modified. It like a clay it should be changed to that kind of shapes. Then you can use these cyan kind of cyan type tools. Then next comes are the uh, chiseling, like wood or plastic. For those kind of things we can use this red color set of tools. Next one you are seeing, next one, that red color tools are 1 2 3 4 5 tools are there. So next set of tools are for creamy kind of thing. We actually use them as a mix only. We don't restrict. If suppose we are doing some cloth kind of thing, it doesn't mean that I should not use clay tools. It doesn't mean that I should not use chisel tools like red color tools. We can use it, but main classification, they are like in a primary way they are just trying to classify the tools in these ways, like the clay is not completely soft. It is medium, 50% hard, 50% soft, like that. The chisel tools are like completely hard. And the next one are yellow color set of tools. They are like creamy tools, for cream kind of, like shaving foam, how it looks when we apply the shaving cream, and how it looks like that. Those kind of elastic and very uh, it will add up, it can stretch, and it's not like clay. Those kind of shapes, very soft. For that we can use this yellow set of tools. And below are like many other tools. They are also in yellow, but they are like a bit different. Suppose someone has this pose, especially people use this pose tool. It may not for every all the objects, and for all, whenever we need we can not apply this. Sometimes it will be suitable when we use this, sometimes it won't be suitable. For example, you are just a modeler, you are a sculpting guy, you are just a modeler, you don't know animation or rigging or anything, so you just model and do the texturing. For those guys, if they want to show their showreel portfolio with a character or something, and turntable camera around it, it will show the model from the turntable camera, like around the camera animation around the model. Then it must, that model or character must show some attitude in its posture. It is like with some fashion, some style, it is standing like that. It should, for the, yeah, posing. So for that posing we can use this tool. uh, yeah, in case we are not knowing the uh, rigging tools, creating mechanism for animation rigging tools, in that case we can use this pose tool. Nudge and all, it is like softening only. Nudge, rotation is sometimes very interesting. If you want to twist something inside the geometry like a spiral shape, for that we can use this rotation, and this is a kind of mesh relaxation, and like that many tools are there. Here what we are going to use for this one is cloth. So this cloth is very interesting. If I apply this, you see, I will just go to preferences and assign the, yeah. Now I'm going to apply the cloth here. I have done the UV unwrapping, so I'm feeling bit safe to do this randomization in the mesh. You see, I'll go to edit mode. The number of vertices are very less. So if I just use any option from here, that is from the sculpting, if I use any like draw or something, it won't do much changes. So it is not, it is just coming like this, okay fine, it is doing some shape modification, some changes happening, okay, but still it is not enough. Why? Because you go to edit mode and see the number of vertices are very less. So for sculpt we need lots of vertices, we need lots of vertices. So for that what we have to do, we have already given subdivision, so we shall increase the subdivision to 4 or something. Even more they increase, but in our case, no, we cannot take that risk. So we are increasing till 4 only. Now we are applying it. But before applying, let's save it. So in this, when you are going to use this sculpting and all, you can, you better save it as version 1, version 2, in versions basis only. It'll be better. So I have saved it as cushion 2 or pillow 2, bolster 2, like that some name I have given, and saved it as version 2. That is very important. Now after saving it as version 2 only, I'm going to apply the subdivision modifier here. I'll go to modifier properties, and then in object mode I'm applying it, that is freezing it. Now having selected the mesh, I'll go to edit mode. It'll be full of vertices, see, full of so many vertices are there. Now I can do the sculpting. I'll go to sculpt mode here. Right now, if I change, no, some nice change will happen. Like if I grab using the soft tools, and just grab, see, it will nicely grab it. So these kind of things we can do in the sculpting, like this. But here we are not going to use the grab tool. Instead we are going to use the cloth tool, you see. Yeah, but not much we should use, because texture should not get much deformed, should not look too like torn apart. It should not be too stretching, squashing. All that should not be there in the texture display. So little only we should apply. So here when I apply, no, it'll be like this. If we add more vertices, it will be nice actually. Yeah, yeah. We have to wait a little after just applying, no. We have to little, it will search for vertices and then do the shrinking like this. So now because I, it is mirroring also, it will apply in the down portion also, it will apply. If you don't want this much, uh, if you want to modify it, then you can go to this first tool in the properties panel, and then if you you can increase the cloth mass. If you increase the cloth mass, what will happen is it will become solid. So uh, little maybe we can increase. Sometimes some people don't want to shrink much, so in that case we can use that. But if I want to shrink more, I will have to decrease it also. Yeah, if I decrease it, you see, it will become like this. So to avoid this only, we should use cloth mass. By default it will be 1, so we can little bit increase and carefully do it. Cloth damping also, damping means resistance. When I apply my brush, it will naturally resist. This cloth, this sculpting tools will naturally resist, because it should not immediately affect the stroke what I'm applying. It will resist, but still more resistance if you want, we can add the damping, cloth damping to 0.5 or something, and it will take time, more time to do the change. So here I don't want it to take time, so I'll just put 0.05 or something in the cloth damping and do it. Yeah. So maybe little more options we can use. See here we have smooth. If you feel like it is too shrinking, so some places we can choose the smooth option. Here in the chisel options we have smooth, red color option is there. That is for smooth only. We can apply it. Yeah, like this we can apply. This much is okay. And if you want to move them also, we can move like this. We can move it. So make it uneven so that it won't look very uniform. Right. This sculpting is like an artist work, so it bit takes a time. Yeah, yeah, it is like based on one's taste, no. It will take time, like he'll want to move more and more and get what he wants from it. Yeah. So we are uh, we are trying to make it uneven, that's all. Right. Right. Okay. Now let's go to back to layout module and just check. Okay. Bit more we can do actually here and all, but it is taking time. So I want to go to the next thing. Okay, let's. Uh-huh. So 1.5 hour, no? That is 1 hour is going to finish. More. Uh-huh. Half an hour is it? Okay, right. Okay. So okay, I will go to the next thing. Now, for this one, we are going to apply the texture. So yeah, maybe a little we can smooth it out. Right. Now name this as monster, and then go to texture paint. Yeah, and with the top view. Now we this texture paint. I think we didn't see, no, we didn't see this texture paint yet. Okay. So this texture paint, if you see like sculpting module, we have like it is all we found in object mode, edit mode, sculpt mode, texture paint mode. We can call it texture paint mode. So they are calling texture paint. So this texture paint mode, you will see almost like Photoshop. You will see options like yeah, like paint. You will see, no, on the left side, draw, yeah, soften. That is soften the pixels in Photoshop. Here softens the mesh, and then spear option and cloning option is all in Photoshop. Fill option all are there. So it is almost like Photoshop, but for 3D. That is the difference. And you have brush options, the radius, strength, and uh, like other options also. We have texture mask, texture, all what is there here. You see, once you once you switch to texture painting module, you will see all this one switched on automatically. First icon in the properties panel will be on. Generally it will be in here or data properties like that. But once you go to texture paint module, you just go back to some module and come back, it will be automatically in this first icon, that is tools, basic tools. Whatever module we are in, that module's tools will be displayed on the right side. If we are in sculpting mode, it will show the sculpting tools on the right side. If we are in painting texture painting mode or module, it will show the texture painting tools on the right side properties panel. So if suppose if you are missing it anywhere by pressing it somewhere by mistake, you can go get it back by just pressing the first icon in the properties panel. You will get it back, right? Now in this settings you will see like brushes and color picker. You can choose the color, and you can put apply paint a texture mask, all are there. So here we are going to apply one texture. I'll send you the texture, but you have to model this also. But before that I'll show, maybe in the next session we will do the you modeling the same thing and doing the sculpting and doing the texture painting also. We will do UV and wrapping all that for the bolster. Now so in the right side properties panel, I'm going to uh, use some texture. But before that I have to create a canvas. When we go to Photoshop, what we first do is file, new, and then create a canvas. It will ask for image size. We will be typing like 1024 into 1024, like that will be type. Once we type it, it will show a white screen, white panel. In that we can paint some texture or bring some photos and paste it there, like that. So that I'm calling it canvas. Here also we have to create a canvas. Here we are seeing in the texture painting module texture slots. In the upper region, texture slots, in that we are able to see a plus symbol. It's saying add a paint slot. Slot means we can say a canvas or something, we can say. I'm pressing, and it is showing many, it is showing a menu in which base color map, specular map, roughness map, metallic map, normal map, bump map, it is showing. Now we saw actually the normal map in the shader module, how we converted a color texture color map into a normal map. We saw same way here we have to create the slots, maps, we can say texture maps we have to create. So what I did, I went to texture slots, that is texture maps. I pressed on the plus and I am choosing base color map. So I am adding a textures map, one texture map which is a color map. In 3D we generally apply to an object one color map and one normal map, or uh, additionally bump map, and then like specular map, diffuse map, all that we apply. So we don't stop with applying only texture map. Color map we just don't stop with. We will have to apply color map and then bump map and specular map. All that will be applying. So first one we are creating is color map. For this color map itself is enough for what the pillow what we are doing. So I'm naming it as bolster and then underscore color map. I am typing 2048 as dimensions, xy dimensions, pixels, and color as some blue color I want to type. I want this pillow to be a blue color. Later we can change it based on the chair's color scheme. We can change it, but for now I'm having it, I'm choosing blue color. which is a sky blue color. Like this I'm choosing. Fine. This like in hospitals they wear one dress, one blue color dress, doctors and all, when in surgery. Those that color I'm choosing. I'm saying okay. Now it is painted in that color, right? Now if I want to make it, I want to apply a texture on that. For that, what I'm going to do is, it's a very nice texture option we have in Blender. That is in when we are in schools we were using stencils. Yeah, that stencil, without us painting something, we just use that stencil and some calligraphy A B, that design, how the font is designed by the stencil manufacturer, that exactly that imprint will get on the paper. So same way here also stencil is there. Here there it is alphabetical letters, here it is texture. So I'm going to the texture or texture mask, I'm going there. And for this we are not going to use the texture but texture mask we are using. I'll show you what is the difference. I'm under the texture mask menu. There is that column I'm opening and I'm able to see new button, mask mapping, pressure masking, all that. We are going to here see the new button. What is new button, where it will take me to, and then mask mapping. Now I'll press this new button and go to the side settings, and when I press this, you will see the icon, this one will get selected. You see my cursor where it is? It is on the checker, yeah, checker kind of icon it is. So you see here when I press it here, you see my cursor where it is. I'll press here, it will immediately, this last icon in the properties panel will get switched on. Yeah, it is switched on now. So it is called texture properties. Like how we have data properties, object properties, and material properties, we have texture properties. But when I click here in the texture mask, it will immediately take here only, automatically take here only. Right. Now I'm going to choose some texture. Let me choose it. So this texture what I'm choosing is sky 2, something like that. So I'll send you also. Yeah, you may be now you'll be able to see the texture. So yeah, now in the texture mask, now it is appearing. We are able to see the texture what we have given. Yeah, it is in the tool settings, first icon in the properties. Just before now, it was in the texture properties, which is the last icon in the properties. These things we have to note actually. Now, I'll go to mask mapping under the texture mask column and choose stencil. You see what will happen now. I'll press alt and I have to bring it here. Without, if I just press any left mouse button, it won't move. I have to press hold alt button in the keyboard and press right click simultaneously in the mouse button, and I'll be able to move it. Right now I'm keeping it on the bolster. I want to scale it a bit, so I should keep, while I'm going to texture in the texture painting module, I should keep this in the front or top viewport only. So in the top viewport I'm able to see the majority portion of the mesh. So in this I should not use user perspective or side view or not. For this object I should use top view, or for most of the objects it should be top or front. Right. Now in this case it is top orthographic view. I am pressing hold Alt and Shift together in the keyboard, and pressing right mouse button and scaling it like this. I can scale the stencil image like this, scale down and scale up, scale down and scale up, like this I can do. I'm just trying to match the object. Okay, fine, I have matched it. Right. Now I'm going to paint it. The important point is the texture stencil image should come out of the boundary of the object. It should not uh, it should not be inside the boundary of the object like this. No, it should not be like this. It should be outside the object like this. Right. Now, yeah, now I'm going to paint it. If I press F in the keyboard, I can reduce my brush size or increase my brush size. I'm little decreasing it and then going to paint it. You see how it is getting painted. I'll just show in user perspective. It is looking like this now. Now I'll go back to top orthographic and paint it and see after this what it is just stenciled. Yeah, it will take time because uh, yeah, it is slowly doing it. One thing we should see that mirror in the upper region is off, because when the mirror is on it will take even more time, and blender may crash. So uh, it should be switched off. Symmetry or mirror should be switched off, and then start painting. Yeah, yeah, start painting. Now it is just taking the impression of that image. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you want to get that color, no, we have to apply this texture in the texture. That is this image in the texture. You are seeing, no, texture column is there. My cursor where it is, here you want to apply. When you apply it in the texture mask, it will mask only. Means what? It is a kind of stencil. See, stencil will be in some color, but whatever color pen you are having, no, only that will be painted on the. Suppose you are using blue color pen and using the stencil, the letters you are writing on the paper, no, will be in the blue color only. Same way here also I have chosen the blue color in the here, that is in the top color picker. So that blue color only it will show. If you yeah, but for I'm choosing the some simple color. It should not be a very colorful bolster. If you want, you can do it. The same texture, same image, if you are going to give in the texture column, it will come in the color. Yeah, yeah, it's possible. Now I'm going to I'm painting it. It is slowly doing it. Okay, fine. Now this side, maybe I should, if I paint it more, it will easily come. Now I don't need this texture anymore. I've done the painting. Okay, fine. Now uh, I want to paint a plain color on the borders. So I'll choose some color here. White color is by default white color. Okay, I'm feeling okay with that. Only thing, I have to decrease the brush size and decrease the brush size using pressing F in the keyboard, pressing hold F in the keyboard. I'm decreasing the brush size like this. I can increase and decrease. So I'm using the F key in the keyboard to increase and decrease the brush size. Now I'll paint around the thing like this. Okay. Yeah. So that side also we can type, we can paint. So for that I have to go to bottom and then paint. uh, I'm pressing 9, which is going to bottom, and just painting it. Right, now we have it. Only thing, we are seeing the shining here. The shining should not be there actually. So what we have to do is, some places we have to paint, like this we have to paint. Some, that is, we can keep the, in your case when you are going to model, no, in the next session we will be doing the same bolster and then UV unwrap, all that. While doing UV unwrapping, we will keep this top surface and bottom surface in a different location inside the UV space, so that we can have a different maps, different textures on each side. Like that also we can, one side color, one side just plain color, like that we can do. So yeah, yeah. Now, having done this, we can go to material properties and increase the roughness. Yeah, so that it won't have much shining. Uh, yeah, right. Yeah. Now I have increased the roughness to zero point 0.9, and then specular decrease to zero point 0.2. Right. Okay. So we have to switch to studio and switch on the texture. So like this, that is, this thing we have to change it, texture. Maybe some other texture we can try to give. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can just rotate it to 180. Yeah. If you want to change the material properties, we can change it. You can see the shining. You can see it shining. Yeah. So it will look like a polythene cover wrapped up. So we don't want the shining. So I'm increasing the roughness and getting rid of shining. And yeah, like this. Okay. So this is one thing. Okay. So next thing, I think you won't be having the time to model and UV and rapid, right? Okay. Right. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow early morning. Okay. So what? Sorry, 10 o'clock. For you, 10 o'clock means? Uh-huh. So, that is Indian time you are saying, 10, 11. Your time. Okay, let me calculate. 10 o'clock I'll keep. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. For me, 6 o'clock or 5:30. 5:30, I think. So 10:30 is okay. 10:30 your time. Okay. So in my case it is 6 o'clock. 6 a.m. in the Indian time. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow we will see 6 o'clock Indian time. Right. Okay. Okay. Okay, Rahul. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. See, sure. Thank you.